Welcome, everybody, to Unpopular Reviews. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Disney Plus's Obi-Wan Kenobi. People, we are here. This is just like anything else from Disney Plus, anything else from Star Wars. We didn't ask for it. We don't need it, but we got it, and we're going to talk about it today. So, hey, sit back, relax, and roll that beautiful bean footage. And oh my God, people, we are here. I'm excited, and I am not here alone, people. No. A show this big, I had to bring on not just the executive consultant, but I also had to bring on from Anime Is Us, me too. And guys, what a show we had here today. What's going on, executive consultant?
Hey, you know what? This is going to surprise a lot of you people. This is actually my first Star Wars spinoff series on TV that I watched. First one. I didn't watch Mandalorian or whatever the other shows were. I said I'm going to watch this because Darth Vader's supposed to be in it. And hey, who doesn't like Darth Vader? If you're not a Star Wars fan, you like Darth Vader. So I wanted to check it out. So far, I'm a little disappointed.
So far, we're going to talk about that in a second. Welcome from Anime Is Us here
Hello.
on the review as well. Me too. What's going on, Me too?
Number one, you didn't watch Mandalorian?
No, I didn't watch Mandalorian.
How dare you? It was amazing.
Maybe you need to look at the definition of how dare you, because it goes like this, right? I didn't watch it because I was not interested in it. It's not that serious to me. I'm not a Star Wars guy like that. I'm a Star Wars fan, right?
But you're not a Star Wars guy.
I'm not a Star Wars guy.
Okay.
I'm a Star Wars fan. I could win some trivia contests, but I'm not a Star Wars guy.
If you can win some contests, then you're good to go.
I can win some.
That's all that matters. But listen, this show starts off. I mean, this episode, they give us 1 and 2 here on Disney Plus, and I tell you, if you follow the Star Wars episode 1, 2, and 3 as they went back and they did their prequels later, I actually think the storyline to episode 1, 2, and 3 were phenomenal. Just the movies kind of were lackluster, if you will, but the stories behind them were great. And here we are. We know what happens to Obi-Wan. We know he gets killed by Darth Vader. But the years between where you had him take the twins to safety, what happened with Obi-Wan in all these years? And we got to see that on this episode. And I tell you that it starts off where episode 3 ended. I mean, it started off where episode 3 ended.
Take it from me! Your anger and your lust for power have already done that.
And when I tell you, it picks directly back up. They even gave you a little Easter egg in there, if you will, so to speak, executive consultant, from The Mandalorian. The very first scene, that jet coming down, that fighter jet coming down, that's the Mandalorian's ship coming down. Because we have the... Go ahead, Mike.
I did not notice that.
Oh, you didn't? Come on. I thought you noticed. That was the first ship they showed when previously on. One of the things I liked about it is that they did do the previous on part, which caught you up on where they were. And literally one of my favorite scenes in all of Star Wars lore. I know my son knows where this is going to come from, but I had to get it for this episode.
I have the high ground.
So last we seen Obi-Wan with Darth Vader. He thinks Darth Vader is dead. And oh my God, was he wrong. This first episode and second episode takes you through things that even I didn't know as we welcome back Ewan McGregor playing Obi-Wan. He is 10 years removed from delivering the twins to separate families. He's no longer practicing to be a Jedi. He's almost a monk, so to speak. He's renounced, like, I renounced my throne of Zamunda. He renounced himself as a Jedi in this movie. And as I said, 10 years later, my son hit me to things because he's a fan of the video game. Michael, tell him who are the Inquisitors?
The Inquisitors, yeah, they were a lot. There's, I think, 11 or 10 of them. But a lot of them were shown in the game, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. We saw the second sister, which tried to kill Cal, which is the character that you played as there. And then the ninth sister, which Cal actually defeated. Well, And then he didn't actually kill the second sister in the game. Darth Vader came and killed the second sister in the game.
Oh, I guess that
because second sister failed. Oh, oops.
Well, everything right here we're doing reviews are spoiler alerts. We know that's going there for real. So as soon as he saw this beautiful brown footage on the screen, Sister 3, I mean, she's just vicious. Okay, she doesn't give an F. She is here to kill Obi-Wan. That's all she wants to do. She cares about nothing else. As a consultant, as you're getting through the episode 1, getting through episode 2, your thoughts so far, which one? Because you say you're a little disappointed, but I know when I got to episode 2 and I seen Princess Leia, I lost my mind watching this little girl on screen.
I know, you know, if Vic was here, he'll be like, oh, the rain cloud and stuff like that. But honestly, it looked like Ewan McGregor said, hey, this paycheck's going to work out very well.
Oh, you're
I'm
mistaken.
A phone in. And I'm a phone it in. Yeah, he phoned it in to me. You know, this show wasn't that interesting in episode 1. Picked up a little bit of episode 2. I mean, shows do that, so it doesn't surprise me there. But I wasn't interesting. There was only one person on this whole show that actually interests me. You put her up there earlier. She stole every scene that she was in.
Every scene.
She was that good. Now, you find out from episode 2 that she's not interested in killing Obi-Wan. She wants to bring Obi-Wan's carcass back to Lord Vader, right? And then his reaction to it, I thought was really, really well. But as far as everything leading up to it was nice seeing Senator Ogawa, who looked like he aged about 40 years. I mean, it was nice to see these people, but I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't really interested. I'm like, but I like the concept of it because if you remember from Star Wars Episode 4, New Hope, she said, I'm looking for Obi-Wan Kenobi. Please, you're my only hope. That's the joke. Everybody always said that. Help me, Obi-Wan, you're my only hope. Well, if you look at the end of episode 3, you're like, well, how does she really know Obi-Wan? If Obi-Wan's just living in a daggone tunnel above some hills, looking at a little brat.
He's still in meat all day. He's still in meat every day.
Yeah, and buying back stuff that was stolen from him. So if you're looking, it's like, well, how would Layla know who this guy is? And this story is telling you how they possibly have met and where it's going from there. And I think that's a very intriguing storyline. I'm just not interested in it. Okay. But it's an intriguing storyline. I don't think it's a bad storyline. I'm giving it its props. It's just so far, I'm not interested.
So for me, and then I get Michael in there in a second, I thought actually episode 1 was better than episode 2. I thought episode 1 was great because it picked exactly up from where we seen at the end of episode 3. And before, in that prelude, and you see the cities, you see the world, you see them being on Tatooine and that language. First time ever, by the way, in Star Wars lore history, they actually put subtitles up for when he's talking to a Tatooine. They've never done that. Okay, that threw me off watching. They had subtitles. I'm always wondering, I didn't know what they're saying, and I've always thought they should put them up there, and they did that in this way. They did not do in The Mandalorian, by the way. They just that's just how they talk. You didn't hear anything, but watching this movie, like movie, that's what it feels like to me when it is with these Disney Plus things. But watching this show, and like you just mentioned, where Leia, you got to fast forward now to the end of the series, where we find out Leia was trained all this time to be a Jedi, right behind closed doors. Which is kind of messed up the lore. And a lot of Star Wars fans hated that. Well, why was she doing this when she told Luke she didn't know what she was doing when she always knew how to do these things? They threw that off. But I always say that was fanfare.
She also is using a little bit of Jedi tricks, reading the little cousin's mind as reading him, as they said, little kids say nowadays. But what was the travesty in the show? Well, I mean, why is it that Leia was running away from Obi-Wan for like 17 minutes? I had to watch this. You know how I feel about chase scenes. I had to watch this chase scene for 17 minutes, and he catches up to him. He should have spanked her ass because what the hell were you doing? What were you doing? You put us all in danger running around, right? Well, I'm trying to tell you, I know your dad, man. I know your dad. He sent me to come rescue you. You had a bag over your head for 4 days, man. I'm over here to help you, and you're running away.
Well, go back to when they were chasing her woods and Flea was trying to catch her, right? Because that was Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm watching this. I'm telling my son, like, she's got legs like this big. What's taking so long to catch her, right? But she says, I'm running because she says, she's so separate, right? We see Leia being Leia, not being a typical princess in this, but we also see the fact that Leia was pompous a little bit. She's like, where's the army? Who are you? You don't know my dad. And then I thought that was okay, but my guy right here, who I thought would last this entire series, gets offed very soon in this show. But Michael,
it was impactful and should have. I'm glad he did it that way.
He was very impactful, and it goes along.
I'm glad he got killed because it was impactful.
That makes it right, because that told you that sister.
But it didn't surprise me. It didn't surprise me.
You know, it did. I just like the
character.
Because
you could tell she was going to be the focus villain of it. So it didn't.
And they showed that in the trailer too. But
I didn't pay attention. I didn't watch the trailer. So
Anime is us. Me too, Michael down there. Your thoughts on episode 1 and 2, little man?
I really, really liked them, and I liked the recap that they put at the start. And I really liked the high ground part. That was cool. Because for the meme. And I liked the weird Tokyo looking place that they were in episode 2. What's it called? Die View?
Well, that's your department. I don't
remember what it's called. But it looked like weird, like Star Wars' Tokyo, and they had weird powder bombs. Yeah, and then he threw it like a smoke bomb and then ran away when he was captured by people that kidnapped Leia.
Mm-hmm.
And it took forever for him to when he got caught by that weird bounty hunter guy when they were on the roof and he was trying to shoot at him. They both had stormtrooper aim. It took them forever to hit each other.
Shout out to Boba Fett, by the way.
And then when he hit him, he didn't even die.
No, he didn't.
He was like, his butt a scratch.
What?
He was fine.
So
no one went dead.
If you had to choose between the 2 episodes, we watched them together. You watched them twice already. Would you have a preference over one or the other there, Michael?
I think I liked episode 1 more.
Because
I liked the build up to when they went to go save Leia, and when he dug up his lightsaber. That part was cool. Because he said buried into the ground in the middle of the desert. And then he unburied it.
Then he unburied it in the ground without having any powers. But he knew one thing for sure.
I have the high ground.
It's literally like my favorite part in all of Star Wars. Like, I swear, because how dumb was you to not think?
I will say that fight scene between those two is my favorite fight scene by far of any lightsaber battle in Star Wars. No matter how much they try to recapture it or beat it, I know you like the Luke and
No, I did that, but that's because that's how we go back to our childhood. So my childhood was a better fight. You're right, by far. Anakin versus Obi-Wan in episode 3 but I thought I don't know the last one that came out. That's that lightsaber scene.
Jedi?
Yes, between Rey and her brother cousin Kylo Ren. I thought by far that was the best lightsaber scene. If you go back, I watched that scene it's just incredible. This scene just happened to last longer than any other scene we ever saw.
Well, I like the build up to it because I felt like, a lot of the climaxes of the movies, I mean, very few franchises have gotten it correctly. I think Avengers Endgame did it well, and I think Star Wars, which one was it? Episode 3. Because I forget Revenge of the Sith. I think they did it build up very well and it satisfied you, so to speak. And I'm throwing out any windows out there, but just the dialogue going into the fight I thought was really, really good. So I mean, but I will say, you didn't ask me, but I already said
I was coming around to you.
I know. Okay. It's not a knock on you. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing out there since I'm already in the middle of talking. As an overall episode, I think episode 2 was better. However, my favorite scene was episode 1, where what's her name? Rhea, I forgot her name.
Mm-hmm.
She is the third sister. She sliced off some woman's hand who was
yo, that was gangster, yo.
I love it. Who was getting too froggy with the mouth. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could do that at work sometimes. It's like what you say?
Off with her hand.
Where's my money? But that's pretty much what I felt. I felt like the episode 2 was the overall better episode, even though I'm not knocking anybody who said episode 1 was better. I can't do that in this series so far. But that scene on episode 1 was one of my favorite scenes. I was like, okay, all right, I like you. Sometimes I thought she overreacted a little bit, but I like you. You're good.
I love.
She was like, skip all that talking. All that talking shit is dead.
No, she was gangster, dog. Like when she went to Luke's stepfather, so to speak, or uncle, right? She was ready to kill him. And I'm sitting there watching this like, was Obi-Wan going to stop this? Because he was not going to stop this.
Yeah, he wasn't. But he should have. But, thank you. I didn't do it for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Shout out to her for doing the Kylo Ren, too. When she was like, you're not a Jedi, but you know where Jedi is. And he's like, well, I'm not going to say anything.
I'm about to get to that guy.
I don't.
Yeah, no. What's his name? Because he's once you work for Disney, you work for Disney, right? He's an Eternal. Now he's a fake Jedi. Yeah, he's an Eternal, which again, that movie's horrible. But you look at this and him and the little black kid when they were faking Jedis with the man. That's one of my favorite scenes. Like this guy is like scum. Okay, he's like using fake Jedi mind tricks, but he's honest. But he's like, I'm faking it, but I'm actually giving him safe passage. You know what I mean? And I thought that was cool. Shout out to my man. I forget his name right now. I know it is. Comment below. Let us know who you are. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna come right back. Finish this first review up of episode 1 and 2. Check out what we got coming up this week here on Unpop Review. We got, Firestarter. We got Donkey. We got a bunch of stuff coming. Firestarter for sure. We got this week.
Mission Impossible 6.
Mission Impossible 6 as well. So we got a lot of stuff coming up in the Woodworks. We'll be right back here on Unpopular Review.
Do you know what it means to be on the run?
Bad men are after us. Really bad.
I hate living like this!
You're special, Charlie.
I'm not special, I'm a monster! Charlie!
I want to help her.
You want to use her. Charlie? Don't be stupid.
Where's Mommy?
Do you feel that? Let her go or it's gonna get a lot worse.
Where's Mommy? Tell me now! I don't want to hurt anyone. But it feels kind of good.
So, how is he?
Well, same old Ethan.
How many times has Hunt's government betrayed him, disavowed him, cast him aside? How long before a man like that has had enough?
Ethan, that's not who we are.
Maybe we need to reconsider that.
And many, many more shows in the woodwork. If you are an entertainer,
Daredevil's coming out later on today this week. We got a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff.
Check out the Maverick review I just did by myself because nobody likes the movie but me, apparently. But it's a 10. It's a 10. Okay. So before we get out of here, your final thoughts on episode 1 and 2, Michael.
I really like them, and I like Obi-Wan. He's probably one of my favorite Jedi that's been in Star Wars. Yes. My actual favorite Jedi is Yoda because I think he's funny. But I like Obi-Wan a lot. And I like his beard. He grew. He got old. He got older. And I'm actually really excited for it to see what's gonna happen next.
So would you give episode 1 and 2 a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
Yes.
There we go. Thumbs up for episode 1 and 2. I'm going to challenge you a little bit there, executive consultant, because I personally think Ewan McGregor did an awesome job. I don't think I think it's kind of easy to play when you're a good actor to play that monk-ish, I've given up on the world kind of a role. Like, just don't care. It's like when we're at WrestleMania and I played the whole. I paid my ticket price already. What are you talking about? You gotta know how to play the role a little bit. But my favorite part of the entire episode, you named George Mons, Princess Leia to me. I screamed from the beginning when I said, "It's not Leia!" I screamed. But I have to say, Obi-Wan's face when he finds out that Vader is not, that Anakin is not dead. Lord Vader coming for that ass. And I cannot wait to see episode 3. Disney, I'll tell you one thing about Disney Plus. I love and I hate. I love the fact you give me weekly episodic TV. But I also hate that you give me weekly episodic TV. I want to binge watch this so
Which
bad.
is why a lot of times I wait till the series is over before I watch it.
It's but I'm giving it a
For the
thumbs
season.
up as well for this. No thumbs down today. If he gets us a thumbs down, we're gonna kick him off the next episode.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's his network. But go ahead, executive consultant, your thoughts on episode 1 and 2.
I'm going to give it a thumbs down. Actually, I was not entertained. I wasn't. I hate to say it like that, but you know what? As a Trekkie, they just came.
There it is. There's the hate.
I watched it. No. Because let me tell you something. Star Trek Picard is a series that just came out.
I love Picard.
I'm not a fan of that one either.
Oh,
Right, so I don't know, but maybe I just don't like it when it's focused around one character. I'm not sure what's going on, but right now I'm not interested. I will say that I did watch this because, like I said, I want to see Lord Vader. I don't want to see Lord Vader Obi-Wan intermixed. Now I know it's probably going to happen, has to happen. I think it does. But one of the scenes I liked about Star Wars Episode 4 was when Darth Vader was talking to someone, and then he sensed Obi-Wan, right? And he said, I sense a presence I haven't felt. This was always a running joke for me back when I was a kid with other people. A presence I haven't felt. And his ass turned around so fast, he walked away, didn't finish the sentence. Like, oh, it's on sight. I haven't felt this much. I haven't felt this much effort. I haven't felt this much effort since he cut my arms and legs off and stuff like that. And I feel like that should be the last scene. I mean, the last one interaction they had until they get to that thing where Darth Vader finally does accomplish his mission and kills Obi-Wan. So if they see each other before that, it kind of like cheapens that a little bit.
But I'm gonna tell you, guess what? That's gonna get cheapened then.
Because I said it's happening.
But I've always thought as a Star Wars fan, right? Especially when you realize how they get to where you get to Return of the Jedi and so forth, right? During those years, if Vader's becoming the tyrant of the universe as he's became or becomes, they had to have had encounters somewhere, in my opinion, right?
We'll see. I mean,
they have to have had
because
encounters.
he's killing all these Jedi. Apparently, because all the Jedi's are punks and they just scattered around.
Just all a bunch of suckers.
I mean, I'm not even trying to say that to be insulting, but it's
you're
like
right.
I feel like ever since the Revenge of the Sith, they all went to hiding. They all act like they can't do anything. They all act like they want to be scared of every little thing. And I'm like, are you a Jedi or not? Because I remember when y'all were like so feared, and I know things happen, right? I get that. Order 66 did a lot of damage. I see that, right? Yeah. But damn, y'all acting like y'all do anything now.
They went and ran and waited for the chosen one, like Jesus the Messiah himself, to come back and save them, which is Luke Skywalker.
You either die a hero or you live long enough to become a villain, and that's why you have the Inquisitors,
Plus.
third sister. So anyway, but unfortunately, so far, and I'm not giving up on the series. I want to watch it all 6 episodes, only 6 episodes. But as of right now, it's getting a thumbs down.
Thumbs down. Well, here you go, guys. Thumbs down for the executive consultant. Wet blanket, cloudy day. Don't matter. It's his opinion, unpopular or not. That's the program. Unpopular View Entertainment. I am Mike Knox, the tribal chief of staff. That is the executive consultant. That is Anime Is Us. Make sure you check him out. Me too. Any final words, Michael, before we got out of here?
Yay! It's amazing. I love Obi-Wan.
Okay. There it is, y'all. We are out of here. We'll see y'all next week. Comment below. Let us know. We are out of here, y'all. Fingers.
Bye.